Hello everybody and welcome back to my YouTube channel. Today's video is gonna be quite interesting. I just decided to do it like 5 minutes ago and to be honest, I'm not prepared. I'm gonna make them up as I go. I just thought it would be fun. I need to get ready. It's like, I think it's 12 o'clock, but I've been doing chores for mom, brought Jackson to school at 11. I just had to finish something. So I'm just now getting my day started. I don't want to look like this all day, so I figured I'd do kind of like a get ready with me plus things I wish I knew. I'm still a teenager. I just turned 18 in January. I feel like I've had a couple experiences where I've learned some life lessons that I wish I would have known earlier, so I figured I'd just share some of those with y'all as I get ready. First, I need to pick out an outfit, and there's this really weird thing that happens to me every day where I just literally have nothing to wear. You feel me? I'm going super cash. I have this long, flowy black skirt. Okay, here we are. Time to do this mane. I'm literally doing the most basic hairstyle, but it's okay. The first thing I wish I knew. Go ahead and jump right into the story. It does not make sense how it's edited, but just so you know, I'm starting out a story. And in the next clip, I don't know why I said peoples. I don't know. Lots of people would say that my parents are strict, and for the longest time I thought that they were too. It took me 17, 18 years to figure it out. They're just super, super smart. And I know there are so many more lessons that I'm gonna have to learn and that I'm currently learning because I'm still a baby. Some would say I've been sheltered my whole life, so I know that, especially starting to grow up. I mean, I count myself as growing up. I just turned 18. I'm about to start college. There's a lot of growing up coming my way, and so I'm sure that in the next couple of months there's gonna be another video like this. I'm gonna look back at this one and be like, wow, you had no idea. So I know that I don't know everything, but there is this one thing that, well, at the time I was not laughing about it, but now I do. The good old Snapchat story. When I was 12 with my iPod 2, all of my friends, cousins, the newest app then was Snapchat. I didn't know pretty much bad, so I decided to download it without asking my parents. I wasn't necessarily hiding it, but I wasn't volunteering the information to my parents that I just downloaded Snapchat. I didn't view it as like a bad app, and I don't now. I just know what is, how do I say this right? Oh god. I guess my mom went through my iPod or something. She saw the app on there, set me down, and she was like, Abigail, your dad and I don't really want you having this app. She explained that it just wasn't an app that a 12-year-old should have. All they knew is that you send disappearing pictures, and that does not sound good. And so I was like, okay. Sorry, if I'm looking over here, there's a mirror over here. I wasn't really mad about it, but I was like, well, that's not fun. All of my friends had it at the time. I didn't want to be the oddball out, so I deleted the app. I still had the account, I just deleted the app. So time goes on and I'm like 14 or 15. I never re-downloaded it back as I recall. And it was about 14 or 15. I was in 8th grade and I was liking this boy that my parents did not want me liking, and I really hope he's not watching this. He had Snapchat, and I didn't want my parents going through my phone and seeing me texting him, and so I was like, well, I'll just download Snapchat so I can talk to him and my parents won't see. Don't do that. Do not do that. It was a very stupid decision on my part, and I would never do that again. I download Snapchat, okay? This goes on for a couple weeks, maybe 2 or 3 weeks. You know, I always felt guilty. I hated going behind my parents' back. I hated not doing the right thing. It was horrible. I just really liked this dude, okay? First off, if you have to go behind your parents' back, pretty much compromise your standards or beliefs, not do the right thing for a guy, that is the first red flag. That's just common sense. No, sis, he ain't the one. Anyways, you know, I would delete it while I was at the house so my parents wouldn't see. I would just download it when I went to school, when I was away from my parents. So I went to my grandparents and I had downloaded it again. And still feeling guilty, by the way. So I log into it when I get to my grandparents. I was there for a whole day. Everything was fine. And the second day, my grandma comes into my room. She hands me the house phone. And it's my dad. Just let me get this straight. I don't want to lie. It's either my dad told my grandma or she gave the phone to me and he told me. I can't remember which was first. And pretty much said, he asked if I had Snapchat, and of course I was like, no. He might have said okay. Man, I should really just ask my dad before I told this. I know he called.
Hello?
Hello. Remember that one time I was at the camp and I had Snapchat and Mom found out and she told you? Do you remember calling Mama?
I think I did.
What'd you tell her?
I'm trying to remember. Did you tell your phone email?
My mom texted me right after and it was a screenshot. It was an email from Snapchat to my mom. And it said, "Welcome back, Abigail." Me being the stupid idiot that I was, whenever I made my Snapchat account, I put my mom's email because I didn't have my own email. So I put my mom's email on there. So every time I logged back into Snapchat, they sent her a message saying, "Welcome back." And so she knew I had it. It's just not worth it. It's not worth it going buying your parents back. I guess there was 2 lessons in one. You have to go buying your parents back for a guy or a girl. Then that's your first red flag. But also going along with that, man, my dad is not gonna like this video. Also, trying to fit in. You're never gonna please everybody, which is a hard lesson that I am currently still learning and probably will always be working on learning. Just please yourself and the people who really matter to you, which for me is God and my parents and Nolan. I went to public school 11 years of my life. I wouldn't necessarily say I always tried to fit in, or I was never the popular ever. I was never like the popular kid. I was just friends with everybody. It's a human thing to do whenever you're around people to like get people to laugh, or like you want people to like you. You want people to have a good vision of you, a good, you know. I don't really know where this is going, to be honest. Anyways, I think what I'm trying to say is either you do things to please other people and you're not happy yourself, or it's just not you, or I don't feel like I'm a bad person. I just don't care to do stupid things that teenagers do or that teenagers get into. Growing up, I think people have viewed me as the goody two-shoes, or ooh, goody goody. It's not like that, but if I were to do the wrong things, then I'm not happy myself. I would always feel guilty. For the older people, not older, for the wiser people that are watching, when I say talk, I don't mean communicate, like talking. It's the stage between friends and dating. My mom thinks it's stupid, my dad thinks it's stupid. You won't get it, it's just something that we do. So I wouldn't say I talked to that many guys, but the ones that I did, I wish I would have just chilled out, like enjoyed getting to know people and not having my heart broken every single time. I wouldn't say just like getting attached, which actually, yes, I would. I wish I wouldn't have gotten attached or whatever. We'd be like, yeah, no, this ain't it. This most of the time them doing that with me. Don't know why, I'm great. That I would just like move on. Like just, okay, I'm 13, I'm 14, I'm 15. Like, who cares? It's just a guy, move on. But I was like, no, Mom, I really liked him. Oh my gosh. Dad's over there like, thank God. One thing I am glad that I didn't do growing up, when I say growing up, I mean just like in the past 4 years that I've been getting to know the opposite gender, is that I didn't date every guy that looked my way, and that I am thankful for. October 2018, I met the closest to perfect human that you can get, and he is just amazing, and that's Nolan. See, and we have haters. You're too young to be that serious. Again, you can't please everybody. The tunnel vision started coming, if you know what I mean. I was able to give my whole heart to him and not just a broken one that, I just broke my hand. I was able to give him my true good self that I have built up until then. And that was just, it's a good feeling because my heart hadn't been broken so many times that I'm like, trust issues. Like have fun while getting to know him, and then just kind of turned into a relationship. Also, what I wish I would have learned, and this is so random and so stupid, but your STAR tests from 3rd to 8th grade, they don't count. Like you're still gonna get put into the next grade. If you don't know the STAR test, count yourself blessed. It might be just a Texas thing, I don't know. It's an end of the year test that has like 90 something questions on it, and my teachers, they always tell you if you fail it then you won't go to the next grade or whatever. That is not true, okay? It's not true. And they tell you when you get to high school that like 3rd through 8th, they don't count. So if you're in that category and watching this video, I'm not saying don't care about the test, but I kind of am, because they don't count and you're still gonna get to the next grade. So, oh, everybody's not your friend. Don't tell everybody your business. And I don't claim to be perfect. I've definitely not been the best of friends sometimes. I'm not claiming to be perfect. I'm just saying. Your business spreads like wildfire these days whenever you tell people, so keep it to yourself. Pray about it. I know I'm gonna look back in a couple years, maybe even next year, and be like, girl, what were you wearing? I wish I would have known. I wish somebody would have told me, your outfits ain't it. I'm just gonna put on the screen all around pictures of these outfits that I thought looked so good and that my friends let me wear. Like, I wish I would have known how to dress. That's what I wish I would have known. Oh, the value of money. Every single birthday, every single Christmas, when I got that money or whatever, it'd be gone the next day. I'd have my Forever 21 and H&M cart full by Christmas night, okay? I've never had like an actual job. I guess I started like caring about saving money and making money last summer. I guess not having a job and just getting little side stuff. I know the value of money, and so if I go to the Galleria and dad gives me money, I'll spend it like that. Like, it ain't my money. I didn't have to work for it. Like, it's just money given to me. It don't bother me. I'd spend somebody else's money in a heartbeat. I pick up kids from school. I pay my tithes, and then I don't spend my money on anything extra. I don't. Also, how to have a balanced diet. From the ages of 11 to 14, my food choices were horrible. I'm talking bad. My poor mom, she tried so hard. I can't even count the times we would drive by Chick-fil-A or Raising Cane's or something, and I'd want to go there and she'd be like, or do you want Subway? I got big. I was getting really big. Like, I had self-discipline in me, and I still do. I just didn't use it. Like, I didn't want to. So I would tell mom, hold me accountable, make me eat right. Any healthier alternative or option she would give me. And so she tried so hard. It was one of those things that I had to get for myself. And about 14, I went on a diet. And when I went on a diet, I went on a diet. I'm talking no cheating for 6 straight months. I was on my game, and it took me 6 months to lose 40 pounds, which 40 pounds is a lot for a 14-year-old, but the only thing I wish I would have done is done it sooner. I was more confident, I felt better, and I just wish I would have done it sooner. That's it. That's all. I know another thing. I wish I would have stayed in piano lessons. That's probably the biggest I told you so my mom can throw in my face. I wanted to be able to play so bad, and I might get in lessons. I might go back to lessons. I didn't understand why my mom would make me go. She put me in lessons whenever I was like 5. I didn't want to do it, and so I stopped. But now seeing people play so good, I just think it would be so fun to do. Something I wish I would know right now, like today, like right now, current time, is what I want to do for college, because I have no idea. None whatsoever. I don't know what I want to do with my life. Love that for me. To pretty much sum up this video, these are all lessons that my mom and dad would tell me. I just didn't listen, and so I had to learn them the hard way. Moral of this video, listen to your parents. They have your best interests at heart. They see the big picture when you don't. Just do the right thing. And if your parents are anything like my parents, they will find out everything. Whether someone snitches on you, another parent tells them, or God gives it to them in a dream. But I promise you, they will find out. You will be exposed. Probably the most cringy video I've done. People watching are just gonna be like, wow, you have so much more to learn. Why are you doing this video right now? Because I want to laugh at myself whenever I'm 25, 30 years old. It's gonna be a blast. So I hope you all enjoyed this video. Thank you for listening. Anyways, if you made it to the end, and if you're comfortable, comment something that you wish you knew growing up, and maybe we can laugh at it together. Make sure to like this video, subscribe to my channel. Look how good this autofocus is, oh my word. I have video ideas written down, but also comment below like videos that you would want to see. I just want to know, because if it's something that I'd like to film, then it's a win-win for everybody. So make sure to do that. Okay, I just put a bow in. Can't see what it actually looks like because I don't have a mirror right here. The last thing to this outfit is shoes. This is the final look. This is the hair. It's curls. Thank you so much for watching this video. Bye everyone.